because in her photos, her lips look black. I don't know why, but the photos I taken, including on my banner on my YouTube page, her lip, it looks more black. So I'm gonna redo the lip, and I'm gonna redo the right eyelashes. Right now, I'm looking something to drink. Where did I put stuff? Oh, found it. Okay. And so that's what I'm about to do now. I'm going to be done with that. Okay. Oh, I got my new glasses today. Oh, thank goodness. Yes, my new glasses came in, so I get to play with these. Oh, wow, this looks good. Okay, bring my seat down. All right. So, yeah, here in this lighting, it looks more, you can see the red, you see the purple. I mean, not purple, but you see the dark red, but it's just not showing up. I don't know in natural lighting. So, the thing is with this lash, these are coming out going that way more, so it widens that eye. This one, these are coming up in this area, coming up, so it looks more rounded. So this one looks kind of like more slanted, like a almond, and this one is more rounded like that. And it's because of the illusion painting of the eyelashes. Now, I've done this before. I've done quite a few times. I look at my paintwork, I'm like, you know what? I don't like this. And it's when it gets to the point where it's bugging me, if it really bugs me and this is bugging me, I have to go in and redo. So I'm pulling out my acetone, grabbing my Q-tips, and I'm getting ready to redo it. All right, so here we go. Get that in there like that. And it was right in here. Now, the good thing is that all I got to do is just do little light wispy lashes and reshape them to go with those. So it's kind of like I'm cutting these off, but then I'm going to redo the little extended piece. So it's not a big deal. I'm looking at these corners and those. Okay. And I'm just going to redo this part all together. Which is basically the length. Yeah. Because now the paintwork is completely dry. And I did photos today, and it was just all of this that you see that looks good. The eyeshadow, the lip color, it looks great because I got all of this high beam brown light glaring on her. But when I'm taking photos, perhaps I should have a light shining on it, but it's okay. I'm going to redo it. I did it once. I can do it again. That's not a problem. So I'm coming in and I'm going to take off some of this. Oh, good. Oh, wow. Okay, so we're going to get rid of the little smirkiness completely. And I think with something like this, the biggest question is, am I able to match the color? Yeah, that's not a problem. So I want to get rid of all of that in this corner so I can make it like this side. There we go, get rid of everything. Okay, and now I'm going to get rid of some of the color. Like I said up close, this looks really good. It looks perfect, but I'm having a problem with the photos not looking as good, so I would rather just redo it. And that's not bad. It's not difficult. I'm removing mostly sealer, so it's fine. Lip coming off. I'm okay with that. No biggie. Now take a little bit off of that. Anna, I love. Anna's perfect. Okay, so that'll be to help me do that. But I am going to have to copy this outer part, this darker, and I'm going to go in and redo that. So, the lash, so I can match that better, which means it has to come out with a slight tip, but it has to, the lashes have to be coming this way. It's like, oh my god, piece of paper. I will draw it for you on paper. Okay, so before I was painting, I was drawing, since I was a Coda Bale kid. Alright, so for example, alright, so I'm going to draw you an eye using an ink pen, because ink pen is like paint, I really can't go back. Okay, so let's say I did that. You know what, I'm going to give you a drawing lesson. How about that? And I'm just used to drawing a certain way. With paint, pen, whatever. It's like I said, when you get ready to do this, learn how to draw first. Once you can do this on paper, you can be able to play it out on a doll. Okay. So on a visual, for me, it's easier for me to just come in, draw a brow. Alright, so there, we got the eyebrow done. Now I'm going to show you the lash. So this was the issue that I have with my doll's eye. Okay. I could have just done eyelashes, but sometimes some people really can't see exactly what it is you're trying to achieve. Okay, fill in all of this. So I'm just going to draw you a complete eyeball, because I think it gives you a better visual. Also, I have no problem showing you, you know, better perspective. Also of my techniques, but also my drawing skills. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and throw the bottoms. Throw in these little lower lashes. And as you can see, I'm just doing this. This is absolutely at 100% winging it. You know? Because I did not plan on doing this. Okay. So these are pen lower lashes. Alright? So now I'm going to do the eyelashes. So for her eyelashes, what happened was I did the eyelashes where they were coming up Hold on. In this area right here, from here to here, I was doing the lashes where they were coming up too high. The other eye, the lashes are more like this. And I can turn it upside down to give you a better visual. So I kept going more up. Well, now watch my pen stroke. I'm doing like this. Like that. So in this little midsection here, on the other eye, I was going, you know, and kept it going where it's more like to give it the oval shape like a peacock, no, almond. So, but with the eye that I messed up, I went like this. And then I started going down. So, and because of this mistake, you see it gives it a more, see how it looks more rounded all up there? Even though it was looking cute in person, but in pictures, it was really bugging. And so the eye that I'm touching up, it ended up being more rounded instead of the continuing the almond. So tonight I'm just going to touch it up. The end part, the little feathering, I call this like little feathering in this area because I already had the base lash done. So I just need to go in with my fine brush and redo these little tips, these little lashes. Hold on, I'll show you in a minute. Okay, since these are all low, I didn't do the dramatic, kind of like more realistic, like if someone got natural looking false eyelashes. Alright, there we go. So I'm going to come in tonight and I'm going to use my paint. And I'm simply, where the lashes, I removed all of that down. I'm going to go with my brush and I'm simply going to start in this area. And then I'm going to go like that. Now I could show you through painting. There we go. So, but I thought for me to draw an actual eye to give you the before and after, because when I was painting, I was doing this. It was, and sometimes your brush just runs with it. It just does its own thing. And two, I had to do so many layers of the painting. And that took so long. And I was going, and then I was pressuring because I did with my phone today. So as you can see how the lashes, they keep rising all up in this part of the eye from here to here. So from there to there, I kept going up, up, and up, and up until it makes it look more round like this. Now this eye, it looks more oval, like the left, sorry, the neck was there. So that is what I'm going to do tonight with my Elsa doll. I'm going to take the lashes from coming to rounded looking. I'm going to reshape the tips and bring them in to look more oval to match the eye like the other side. So it's really amazing what you can do with paint when you're painting a doll. It's you can either give your doll, you can change the shape of the eye. So sometimes it's like my moderator, my friend. Well, she doesn't do a lot of moderating because I turn off. I don't do live comments anymore, so I can focus on what I'm doing. So she doesn't have to really do anything. But she has a Lila Girl of the Year, and one of the eyes looks different, kind of off. And I told her I can fix that with paintwork. So with what I do as a doll artist designer, and with my hobby, I can take a doll who has eyes that don't look perfect and give you the illusion through painting them, doing paintwork with the eyelashes and eyebrows to make them look symmetrical, or they look even, when in fact they can be something like this, a little bit off like that. But with paint, making these upper lashes longer is going to make it look like that. So it would be like this eye would have longer lashes, this one would have shorter ones, and then the lower, and it will give you the illusion that the eyes are like this instead of like that. Does that make sense? Anyway, you can create different illusions with the paintwork, This was the one thing that I always got an A in ever since middle school. I went to Neal Junior High School, and I loved art class. I always got an A plus in art class because we got to draw with, well, no, first we had to look at a table with fruit. We had to draw what we saw. Then we moved on. But when we got to do freehand is where I'm at my best. When I just make it up as I go, I do my best work. Okay, so here I give you a demonstration to be how you can do lashes to make it look more rounded, or you can use lashes to give it all a more almond shaped eye. Okay, so now that I got that established, I just realized my radio was on. I was listening to Lori Morgan earlier. My apartment is a bit too warm for me right now. My heat is on 80 because I took a bath and I'm deep conditioning here. Which, I'll leave it that way in the bedroom. That way it stays nice and dry around my window because I had to throw my curtain away. Because I had things, you know how you have a nice deep set window and your window sill is, the bottom part is like really wide and you can set stuff up there. So I had some stuffed animals and dolls up there and they were pushing the curtain into the window and the window was wet and it made a curtain mold. So I did have to throw those away and it didn't affect my plushies, my dolls and stuff, but I did wash them regardless. All right, so here we are. We're going to work on this tonight with Elsa. All right, so you'll see here, this eye, it was more olive shaped and it gave you that illusion from the lashes. And this side looks more rounded. So that's more almond shape. This one's more round shape. And it's because of the way I had done the lashes. So tonight I'm going to redo that. And I don't know why. In pictures, her eyebrows look black. As you can see, they are not. They are dark brown. They even look lighter brown than this in person. So I'm going to lighten up this lip, fix that corner lip, and we're going to redo this. So I'm ready. All right, let's get this worked on. Hold on, I'm going to elevate this light because I'm going to let my phone stay connected onto that tonight while I'm doing this. Hope y'all don't mind. Okay, there we go. Oh, I'm going to start with the lashes. Let me get this pin out of my way. So, even myself as a doll artist, I look back, I go back because I'm taking pictures of these and I really love the paintwork. But that this part was going up too high and it wasn't coming with a slant like I showed you in the hand-drawn pen graphic that I did. And darlings, this is how I became a graphics designer. There were so many more things I wanted to do with Barbie Convention that was done hand painted, but there's so many, it was just so many things that went down and I absolutely I couldn't keep up. I mean, we were busy and I was like, I had a year, but I was exhausted. I kept my favorite pieces and auctioned off the others, but anyway, that was then. This is now. This is a new day. That was the past. And this is the future. Okay. I'm pulling out my brushes. And I need to use a smaller, finer brush like this to do the tip. So this brush I have not used, but I'm going to do it to work on that part of her lip. So we're going to be playing with colors tonight, mixing and trying to recover that color. And I used red and black to do that. So right now I'm going to go with my black. I'm looking at her lashes. Okay. Perfect way to start, right in the middle. Okay. I knew it. I knew Vanessa would message me when I'm live, and she sees it. Well, it's okay. I forgot. She's having a really bad allergic reaction um, to hair color. Oh my God, that girl is more sensitive. She's very sensitive to a lot of stuff. I hope she's okay. I'm doing deep conditioning treatment. All right, I'm looking at the other side. I don't over something. I don't know. I can't see. If and I don't have my computer up at this moment. I think that was another thing because I was video chatting also, and that definitely affected my focus. All right, slide that big chart over. All right, Elsa, let me turn you upside down. Here, let me look at that. Oh God. Okay, that's it. I have to do the computer because that is just gonna. I will screw this up, and the distraction is unbearable. Okay, cut the microphone on. Oh my God. WhatsApp. If you mind, really need it, but I haven't done it yet. So all of these notifications you hear, this is my YouTube all the time. Since my hair use no organs, okay, I'm messaging her. I'm live. That's for dogs. It's mouse me. I don't know what that is. I'll just call it then. All right, let me turn my volume down. Okay. She'll get to view me from like behind the scenes type thing if she answers. So this way I can get this done. Let me get my brush prepped on my phone. Okay, and now she's not answering. It's okay, you can answer. This way I don't get distracted. Hi, sweetie. I was letting you know I was live, and I think it's because I wasn't focused last night. Because one of her eyes, the way I painted, remember how I told you I paint them to make them look even? Remember your doll I did for you, the Goth Glam Halloween?
Yeah.
And the way I paint it to make the eyes look even and level, it's simply by manipulation with paint, making one eyelash shorter than the other side to make them look even. So with Elsa, I think it's because I got distracted last night and I made one of the eyes look more round and the other almond. Oh, I'm doing a deep conditioning. Oh, you like my new glasses? They caught. I went and picked them up. They're gray. They're like a gray frame, but I wanted a big lens to cover my entire viewing area when I'm painting. Yeah, don't worry, my volume's not up loud, so it's down. Well, on here. But yeah, I called you to let you know that. So that way you didn't have to message. How are you feeling? You look, well, from this angle. Oh yeah, you do. You look better. You know, I never saw you're the first person I ever saw. I know that people have allergic reactions to color, but yeah, you're the first person I've ever actually got to know and see that happen.
Full head of highlights.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, just give it a while. I haven't put anything on mine since, oh my gosh, around New Year's. All right, so that's it. I was just calling to
Okay.
let you know that I'm repainting Elsa's eyelash on one of her eyes. But what I did a graphic drawing. Oh God, yeah, that looks better. Yeah, let me stand her up.
The good thing is that you can erase and, do it over.
True, it's not the easiest thing, but yeah,
I know, that's why I said it's a pain in the butt that
it got on my
you can do
nerves.
it.
It got on my
Yeah.
nerves, so I had to fix it. I didn't have a choice. But I don't have to redo the entire eyelash. I'm just simply going in. I took half of them off and I'm just filling that in. Oh, but this is what I meant when I was telling you, like a moisturizing treatment mask,
Mm-hmm.
and leave it in overnight, because I mean it looks like a lot of us are going to be losing power, and I am doing everything to be prepared, even with heat. I got the terracotta pots. I have 200 6-hour candles, and I have those warmers that you light up for heat to go underneath that. I took my mom. She didn't. She went to go to this different Walmart today, and I took her, and the everyone was popped in the camping section, because Walmart has those uh um they have these. Oh God, that's way too much. Oh my God, that's way too much. Okay, I'm redoing this completely. You know what? I'm gonna let you go so I can focus, and I will talk to you later on, because I'm not focusing again. So I'm just gonna redo the entire lash. I have to redo it completely. Okay, there she's gone. All right, I'll turn the light off. That perfect. All right, so this is something. It happens. It's happened to me more than once. So it's just about personal preference, and it was bugging me personally to see her eyebrows not correctly done. So here we are. I'm showing you how things like this happen for doll artists. And believe me, I'm not the only one, because I know that Plastic Killer did the same thing. They repainted the doll, and I forgot what it was, but for whatever reason, they didn't feel it was good enough, and they did the same thing. But they removed all of the paint and completely repainted. And this is what happens for any kind of artist, I think. Some people just, I've known people to just throw their doll away. Okay, but I'm not doing that. I love my Elsa, and you know, as a doll artist, this is it's a quick, easy fix. The good thing is, a lot of the black come off, so we still have the lavender that's already set underneath, which is great. So that's going to help me come out with a much better whole new lash completely. So that's even better, because I don't have to repaint the purple. And if you see in there, it's really thin. Now the beginning up in here, that's perfect. That's perfect. So I just got to redo all of this like that. Oh my God. Okay, I need medication. No, I'm not saying that to be funny. I'm serious. All right, so Elsa, hold my new glasses, girl. Oh, pills, pills. Something else when for myself, for example, I have high expectations for myself. When I'm going to make over a doll and repaint a doll, I have high expectations of myself. I expect I expect the best because I know because I've done what I feel is perfection with my dolls. What's over half of them, and then ones that I no longer own. Therefore, I have high expectations of myself from being a professional, but also working with an actual toy company and with the graphics with Barbie Convention. And I signed a contract with Mattel on that because the drawings I did became their property, the ones they used. All right, so here we go. Help me do it right, new glasses. Okay. Hmm. Her manicure and pedicure came out perfect. Okay, that looks good. Oh, yeah. All right, so what I'll do real quickly is focus on her lip so this can recover from the paint remover because it needs a moment to recover from that. Okay. Can you believe it? Red and black can give you like a plum purple. And that's almost what she has outlined her lips. The reason I'm having to hold her because her hair is going to interfere with everything else. Is that... I think I want to try that again. But from the other angle, the other direction. Wait, actually, that looks... Nope, I'm going to redo it. Okay. Okay. Let me double check. pin her up. Sorry, I'm having to look at different angles, different lighting. And I think it came out from, I'm thinking, maybe I brought it out a little too far over. And I think I'm going to redo that little pig again, but also remove some of that. So this is what it's like to be not just a one-of-a-kind doll artist, but to be any kind of a doll artist. Especially if you have high expectations of yourself. And I expect the best from myself. Okay. So I want the base to be darker because I'm going to go over with a lighter color. That works. I think that looks good. Okay. I'm actually thinking I want to redo this whole part of that lip. I think I'm going to redo all of this. Yeah. That's it. Okay. So I'm gonna take a little bit off up there because don't like that. Sorry, it's my system, my surveillance system. Alright, I'm gonna have to go over that like that to make sure everything comes out the same color. It looks black, but it's not when I'm done. When I'm done, it's not gonna look like that. I had this weird dream. Okay, so there. Now the lips look more aligned. And that's more what I'm going for. So I'm gonna let that dry because I am gonna go over that in a lighter color. Doesn't matter without looking black because once I redo the color mix, it's have a little more red, like a berry red. No, darker than a berry red. Because I don't want it to look kiddish. I want it to look like something an adult collector would have. Yep, I did that. All right, that's fixed. So what you don't know is that the lighting that I'm using, it is super bright ring light. And it's necessary. It is very necessary so that I can do the details the way I want them done. There we go. That works out. I don't know what the motion's going on out there. Okay. Alright, so now I'm going to start mixing the other color. This matches that. That way here, give you a better view. So there, I changed the shape so it's not like smirky that was getting on my nerves. Instead, it's kind of more similar to the other side. And now I'm going to lighten the lip. Because, like I said, when I took the pictures, you couldn't see any red. They looked black. And it's great, but I'm not doing a goth Elsa. I mean, it looked good, yeah, but it would have been better for, let's say, the Bride of Chucky. And that's not exactly what I'm going for. Alright, so I set this aside so you can see. You see all of the different colors red and black have made between here, a more purple plum color. Here you're getting something of a burgundy. Here you have bright red. Here you have a mixture. I mean, you can create just two colors. You can create so many different colors with just two colors, depending on how much you blend one or the other with. Okay. So let me play with that. And also it took 24 hours to see everything. Oh, that's Monica. Wait, who? No, that's his motion. What are they doing? Selling crack. Now I like this side better than this side. Oh my god, I can't. So there's her lips. We're giving the illusion of a closed mouth. These are her joints you hear squeaking. I'm evening it out, making it look more the color it should be. Okay, so I'm gonna go a little bit lighter. See how that looks dark. On my camera, it looks very dark compared to in person. But I have to do layers, so I have to let this dry. And I'm going to mix some of this regular red in. Where's my Elsa? Okay, there's that one. Yeah, it's like a reddish plum. Speaking of Monica, I'm just going to say the last initial of your last name, Monica W. I hope you are doing well. I hope your Christmas and New Year's was awesome. Also to Jenny. Shout out, sending you love. Okay, so I need to go in here with a little bit of this dark and touch up in that little bitty spot. When you're doing a doll, this white, and then you're using darker paint, anything and everything is going to show up. All right, I'm going to come in here. Let me get a little bit of that berry pink. Okay. So at least I like the lip better. I'm getting to the eyelash in a moment, but I'm going to have to mix some more colors. Okay, get the Q-tips out of the way for now. Okay, let me see. Okay, that's it. Play with some pink and red, because we are going to lighten this up. Okay. Right, I will touch that up in a moment. I have to give it a rest because I'm doing thin layers to lighten her lip. Also, the way I'm painting is to give her the appearance of no teeth, to give her the appearance of a closed mouth. Someone asked a question, does American Girl have any dolls with a closed mouth? They do. Kaya. Kaya does not have an open mouth. And the boys have closed mouths as well. And I'm thinking, anyone else? Okay, come back in, get a little bit lighter pink. That's it. I'm looking around. I have every single face mold American Girl's ever done. And yeah, Kaya is the only American Girl doll that does not have an open mouth with 2 teeth. Yep. You know what? Hold on. I know I need to take some of that off in this area and redo it. Yep, it's like that sometimes. It's fine. I'm not worried. I would rather have her looking to my version of perfection of what I want, because it's my doll and I want her to look a certain way. Yep. Okay, give that a moment to dry. Oh, now I can kind of come over to the eyelash while I get that, let that rest. I'd rather have her in my lap, so this works easier for me at this moment to be able to focus and concentrate. Okay. Eyelash, yeah. Who? Paris Hilton. Oh my god, again. Okay. So as you can see, I'm doing like I did on the paper. Lord, I thank you for my gifts. When I say my gifts, I'm referencing to my talents and the joy and comfort that it brings me. I'm also praying for us and our country. May God bless us and bring us through this storm. That everyone you can be going through the physical storm, an emotional storm, whatever it is. I sincerely pray that God will bring us through all, everyone. And there we go. That's it. But there's a few whimsies that give dramatics. The Lord is blessing me right now. Oh, right now. Mm-hmm. Okay, pull up a few little whimsies. There we go. So these little extras, I call them whimsies because it has to match those little ones over there. And that's it. That looks better. So this isn't like where all of it in here was coming straight up too much and then going down. So now it's giving her more of what I was trying, what I wanted. But anyway, paint is paint. The good thing is I was not intimidated to come live and to come back on and show you that I can find issues with my paintwork sometimes that bug me personally, and I will come back in and I will redo it. Okay, I'm going to stand her up and look at her in a different lighting, and I see that slight little mistake again already. I accidentally went up too far right there again. Why is it doing? Is it the brush? Is it the position I'm in? What is making me do that in this area? Yeah, they look good, but when I'm holding her straight up, I don't like it. It's just that area, it's going up too much to give her this oval eye look. It makes eye look too rounded. It's giving the illusion this eye's more round than the other. Alright, it could be the actual doll's face mold or the way it came out of the mold while she was in the factory. It can be anything. Anything and everything. It's just I painted this face mold many times, and I've never had this problem with my others. Okay. Hold on, let me hold her up and look. Did I do it again the third time? I think so. I did. So this side they look like that. This side. Okay, let me figure something out here. Because it's something isn't working out. It's probably me. we will do it again. I am going to do it until I have it the way I want it. This looks good. This is perfect right there. I'm going to go ahead and take that off also. There we go. Get rid of that lash. Okay. All right. So now I can go back to her lip. Hold on. I'm going to clean my brushes off real briefly. And now I'll go back to the lip. Put a little brush cleaner. There we go. Clean my brush. Clean my brush. And breathe. I think I'm just really... I think it's because I've spent the past 3 or 4 days preparing for this storm. Living, you know, being to myself. And yeah, it's concerning. Because we don't know what we have an idea of what's coming. I mean, like many of you. It's kind of scary. And with me being, you know, to myself, it does make me anxious. It does make me feel a certain way. And, you know, it's just too much. Everything that's going on is too much. The politics is too much. All of it. It's just too much. And now we have this weather going on. So, you know, I'm trying not to watch, trying not to let it get to me or anything like that, and just focus on what I'm doing to keep my sanity. All right. So I'm cleaning all the stuff out of my brush. Come back in, paint. This is paint remover, so it's gonna clean this thing up all the way down at the bottom. Get her all cleaned up. All right, I'm gonna grab another paper towel real quick and get rid of all this. Yay, it's nice and clean. All right, double check this one. Make sure you look all fabulous. Perfect. Okay, the brushes are clean. Let me set this over here. And get this. Okay, so these are my Q-tips I've used. Ta-da! Yes. So I'm going to grab me another paper towel. Oh. Anna came out perfect. First go, no retry, nothing, perfection. And so Elsa is, I want her to have a specific look. You get me? Specific look. It has to have a specific look that I'm wanting. So, you know, this is my doll. I have no intentions of getting rid of her. And therefore, I have high expectations for myself. And I have the idea in my head of how I actually kind of want her to look. I didn't at first. I was just kind of going with it. So, here we are. All right, girlie. Let's see if we can get you the way that I want you to look. Okay. So, oh, all right. Lips. I'm great. That's still usable. Add some thinner. I don't want it that pink. All right, let's play with this a little bit. Okay. All right, so I'm going to zoom in. Now you can see that color. So it's not red, not black. It's a berry, like a berry color. Happy with this. The bottom lip, perfect. Perfection, perfection, perfection. The outlining of the lips, the shape, perfect. I'm very happy with that. All right, so there we go. Now my focus is trying to get the top lip right and then her eyelash. But then again, like I said, I have to just breathe because I I never put myself on a pedestal, or not that I'm not going to. I'm just not like that. I just have high expectations of myself as a doll artist. And I know what I like, I know what I don't like. All right, now I'm going to let that dry. That is definitely a different color. It's drying. See, it gets darker as it dries. Can you believe how that looks on the plate? But it dries a whole nother color, especially with this skin tone. It's like a porcelain pink undertone. It's porcelain white, but it has a pink undertone. All right, so I have to wait for that to dry some. Then I'm going to come in, pull up a little bit more of that pink to blend with this. Okay. All right, hold on. Let me get this brush. Got it. It was just a slight little paint mark. It went outside, but I got it right off. All right, so now I'm gonna let this rest. I need this to dry so I can put one more cover layer on top. And the next layer on top will cover the little imperfections. And that should do it. All right. Ooh, breathe. All right, so now I'm doing another layer of fresh paint with the black. I'm going with the lashes again. Sorry, it's motion. My surveillance system's just going off. I'm guessing people doing pepper. I don't know what's going on. It could be raining or something outside. Or the sky is falling. Okay. Right, I have dinner. Okay, I'm going to stand her up. That's it. Yes. Oh, thank God. I got it. Oh my God, she makes me think of Lydia from Teen Wolf. From on that I've been watching. I'm almost done with that series on Netflix. Yeah, Teen Wolf. Okay, I'm just gonna give her a very few little whimsies. I'm barely touching. Okay. Very few. There we go. Okay, let me turn her over. I did it. Oh my God. Finally. Okay, so there we go. Can you see the difference? For any of you that were here last night or earlier, while I was pointing out the differences, can you now see the difference with that? So both are more like it completely redefines, reshapes the entire eye look. And when you have an eye that sees all these details and that I suppose just about any person, not everyone's going to see what really peeves you or bothers you. Okay, there we go. And so I use drops. My paint is just drops because that's all it takes usually. But oh my goodness, I think because my heart and what I love about this, I think that's what made this a bit more difficult. Okay, Elsa, yeah, because when this dries, it's going to be darker. All right, we are blending again. So you see how I bring it in, then I blend. I'm always mixing colors, creating shades that don't exist. Or sometimes they do, but I don't know. I don't pay attention. Okay. So there is a very fine line up there on her lip, and now I'm going to fix it. Look at the lashes. So in this case, I was going for twins. The eyelashes, not twins like dolls or kids or something. No, absolutely no. twin eyelashes. Oh my god, there we go. So now I'm doing through here. This is more pink, but it will dry to be darker. Okay. Oh my goodness. What an ordeal. I'm telling you. She was about to drive me crazy. And again, what brought me back to this is because the pictures, her lips look black in photos. And I'm like, what in the world? The video shorts, yeah, it was giving you what the color really was. But when I'm doing picture to go, like the one that's on my board, her lips look black. And everything looked black. Her eyebrows look black. Her lips look black. And I'm just like, oh my god, no, it's like the goth version of Elsa. She's really mad. She's angry. And I don't want her to look like that at all. So I'm going to have to apply the sparkle shimmer. I have to do a little shimmer over here because I removed it. So that's not a problem. I think I might add a little kiss of shimmer to part of the lip. Alright, I'm drawing her lip, as you can see with the paper. The upper lip. Because I have to come in and touch this up. And I'm doing thin layers. Now, if you look good, you will notice I've given her lips an actual shape in the mid area. Kind of like that. Like a very small M. Again, thin layers. It's okay. I'm okay with the lip, the upper part being a little bit lighter. I like that. It'll look dramatic in pictures, so she'll look good. Okay, let me raise this up some. Okay, that one's good and clean. Do I have, yep, I got my shimmer up here. I actually got another thing of shimmer today while I was out. I'm like this. If the roads are icy and I can't go anywhere, I'm good. I have everything I need. I've cooked, so I have plenty of food that's already cooked. I can warm it over. I got plenty. I've been planning since last year. So, yeah. For any kind of an emergency. Oh, God bless people in rest homes and facilities and that are dependent upon electricity. Because this is not just a North Carolina thing. This is a United States thing. Oh my gosh. That's happening with this weather. Everyone, I do hope everyone will be prepared and has everything they need. I am so concerned about that. I worry about, people. Doesn't matter, you know, what life people live or backgrounds or whatever, but I just worry, concerned about people. It's important, that we as human beings are there for each other. And, all of this cruelness, it really needs to stop. So, I just pray for everyone. Okay, okay, I'm liking that. I'm very happy with eyeshadow. I'm gonna leave her lips alone for a moment because I'm still gonna touch them up. And now I'm going to do I'm going to give her shimmer. Shake it up. Water, water, water. I kind of giggle because I'm thinking about my mom. She got Vera Bradley frames, the brand. And I was like, "Oh, you got Vera Bradley." My mama says, "Who is that?" I'm like, "It's the brand, mom. She's a designer, and you got her frames that she designed." She was like, "Well, I don't care. I like the glass. I like the frames." She's got some, and they're really cute. It's like this. Her frames match this. Her frames are pink like that, but they look dark with lighter, or vice versa, or something. I'd have to show you up close in person. All right, Miss Elsa. There we go, girl. Yes, you got your sparkle. Let me look at the other eye. Okay, I can see I did more than one. Gently going on there. Perfect. Not on the eyebrow. Keep it cute. There we go. I feel like it's okay. It's okay to add a little shimmer sparkle underneath that brow because it looks fabulous. And Elsa is fabulous. I like the Disney American Girl dolls. My thing is I don't have like Cinderella and all of them is because I'm bored with the original face sculpts of American Girl. So I see the Joss sculpt, I see the Marie Grace sculpt, um, and Summer. Oh my God, who was the first doll to get that face? I'm over here twinking looking at my dolls. Because Ariel has that face, but Summer, Girl of the Year Summer, oh my God, that face is just precious. Um, and the Joss face, which Nikki and whatever her twin's name is, I can't think of it at the moment. Anyway, they're cute. Those are really cute. Love it. Oh my god, I feel so bad with Canada. Oh my god, the American Girl doll lovers in Canada, they're stuck with the Maple Leia dolls. I do not have a Maple Leia doll. They're just not my cup of tea. But all this, I don't know. It's just never mind. All right, I played in that. Let me get the smaller brush. Pull this up. So as you can see, it kind of looked like it got diluted because it did. So watch. I'm doing thin layers. That's how my layers are coming on. And I paint in thin layers because it's easier to add on than it is to remove. Okay, come back in. Maybe make the paint a little thicker and blend it. Okay. What? What, Miss Dixie? That reminds me, I'm going to end up, I can do it tomorrow, but I'm going to wash her water bowl and food bowl. I do it once a week anyway, but this week I do it, I'm sorry, I don't do it once or twice. I do it about 3 times a week. but I definitely want to do it. What? Ow, claws, girl. What is it, sweetie? No, no, I'm so sorry. I love you, girl. Oh my God. Okay, you know what? Hold on. Wait. Be patient. Okay, we're gonna put Elsa. Put her. Okay. Oh Lord, there we go. Okay. Oh, look at Elsa. Here, I'll let y'all look at Elsa while her paint's drying. Okay. Oh my God, I love it. She looks like a porcelain doll. This looks much better. I'm very happy with the result. All right, let it dry. Let it dry. Let it dry. Okay. And while that's doing that, I'm going to mix something else. I'm going to play with my paint a little bit over here. I'll let you take a sneak peek. Oh, I need that cable to go, that wire to go. Up there. There. Okay. Oh, I have to lift this up a little bit. Okay. So it was very important to let Elsa look like a princess queen to give that Disney magic. Because let's face it, the dolls we get now, they don't give us that magic. They don't give us anything. They just look pretty because it's something new, and then it's kind of like once you breathe it in, take it in, it's like, okay, why did I get this? And I don't know. I feel like with the American Girl brand, what they're doing, I mean, with the Disney, it could just be so much more. Okay, there went Miss Flopsy. Good. Dixie came, she sat, and she left. Awesome. But yeah, I feel like that Mattel, with the incredible designers they have, they could give us so much more. I mean, instead of these crumbs. Okay, I want to do something a little lighter. Where's my white paint? Alright, so I'm going to give her something like what I call a little twinkle. And I'm doing that with the lip. Okay, add this here. Come snatch that. Oh, do I want to do that? That's going to be so much lighter, but I'm going for it. Okay, wipe that off. Dixie, no. Psst, stop. Leave the box alone. Nosy. Oh my goodness. So I want to make sure that her lips are not going to be showing up that dark when I take photos to go up for my banner. So I'm going to give her a look like a little, her lipstick is kind of wearing off a little bit. All right, let me see. Oh, yeah, that looks good. Kind of like a little frosting. See that? Yeah. Dixie, stop it. You're going to knock the box down. Behave. Let me get a little sparkle. Add some more sparkle. Alright, I'm going to use my other brush, my slightly bigger one. Because I'm also going to do this with the top lip. Dixie, stop it. Girl, you hard-headed. Okay, turn her around this way. Why are you being so mean? Girl, you are showing yourself. Show yourself. Alright, so I am curious to see what this is going to dry into. It's gonna be better than what it was. It's irregardless. At least it's better than the original. I mean, it was very poor effort going into that. Oh gosh. Now I can breathe. Okay. This is no paint. It's just a simple damp brush where I am blending. Simple blending. Okay, hit it with just a little. There we go. Fix that spot. And then once I add the gloss, regardless, that'll be fine. Okay, this looks, I like that better. Dixie, psst. Why are you, girl? You are mischievous. Okay, see the top? It's dark. See, it's getting darker as it dries. And that is what I have to look out for. Okay, fill that little spot right there and drag it through. There we go. Okay, that looks good. All right. I don't want to. I don't think I'll. Let me stand her up. Let me see. Oh my God, I love it. Okay, never mind. She's living. It looks good. It looks good. It looks good. I still have to look at her without all these bright lights all up in my face and all up in her face, and oh my god, she's looking fabulous. It's a lighter color of lip, a lot lighter, but you know, I'm okay. I can live. I'm good. I'm happy with it. It's my doll. I have to look at her every day. Dixie, get off that. Oh my god, I just washed that. Get up. Mo, get it up, girl. No. No, no. Go, go. You got your blankies. Okay. All right, there it is. So that's going to get darker as it dries. So I'm going to let that go ahead and start doing that. I've already added shimmer over this eye. As you can see, the shimmer is there to match this side because that eye has already been set. And so now I had to fix this one. All right, there it is. It's set. As you can see, I went darker with the lip. I gave her a closed mouth illusion. Giving the illusion that her mouth is, she doesn't have an open mouth, just slightly open, but that's it. But with the color, with paint, you're able to just really manipulate and create illusions, kind of like with makeup. I mean, oh my God, there are people who use makeup and they wear so much it's like a filter. And the techniques that you can do with paint, you can also do with makeup on a person. Now, as for me, I am pretty oh my God, this woman. Well, I was in Walmart yesterday, and because I did a video and I was wearing my coat or something, she goes, "Oh my God, I saw you in Target and on YouTube." And then she went back to doing whatever she was doing. I thought it was kind of funny. Okay, there, it's matching. Yeah, that matches that one. All right. There we go. Okay, perfect. I got the little whimsies, and this time they came out perfect. See? So, both sides. All right. What is... Oh my God, her fire alarm. See? They already trying to... I know what they're doing. All that traffic setting off my camera thing. I know exactly what they're doing. They're smoking. And it ain't no cigarette either. Yeah, see, that's motion detector. They got the door open. All right, that's brush cleaner. Okay, there we go. All right, so I do want to add a little shimmer on her lip. I am not going to add a lot. I want to keep it cute. God, I'm loving the color. This turned out much better. This definitely came out much better. Okay, I'll use this brush. Wait, let me go ahead. Where is the up there? All right. Very little, and do like a little dusting right through here. motion. Oh, that looks really pretty on the bottom. Okay, yeah, really happy with that. Okay, and then up here on top. Yeah, right in here. Oh, sorry. Now that turns out like lighter, but this looks good. I'm happy. It's gonna look good on her dress once I put her dress on. Oh, no, no, no. What is she doing? Stink of butt. Yeah, I like that. So the white as it's drying is turning shimmer. I didn't overdo it, so because I'm gonna put gloss, high gloss. Oh my god, that is crazy. Because I'm literally, when I'm painting, I'm like breathing very slowly. I'm not breathing correctly. All right, so there we go. There's our whole plate. Look at all these colors I used just to redo that. It took all of these colors to do what I did. All right. So now I can set that over to the side. Oh, no, I can't. I have to do sealer. Oh my goodness. Yay, and the good thing is I can just use one sealer. I'm using high gloss. Boom, 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 boom. But I have to make sure that sets. Alright, so remember what I said, what I drew? So it was like these lashes. I have to bring them to the side, coming over and out, kind of like a little slant. Coming over and out. So this is what I did in the beginning. Because before her eyelashes were coming in this, between these area, they were coming straight up and swooping. And where this time I took and I did them coming from the side like that. All right. Okay, now the sparkle shows up. Go ahead and touch that up. Perfect. Okay, now the lip. Dixie. Okay, I'm gonna show y'all what she's doing. Well, why? I'm gonna show you. Alright, the sealer is applied. I need to put another layer of sealer over this. I want to make sure everything is super protected. She wants me to go lay down. Yes. Alright, I'm going, mother. Okay. The lashes are fine, but I'll go ahead and get them a slight little extra layer of amazing shimmer. Gloss. Okay. So I'm going to move all of that right there. Move this out the way. Okay. So I'm going to move Elsa here. Oh my God, how does she look? We redid her, repainted her. I'm living for this. All right, so I'm going to, there, give you close up. So here is Elsa from the side. You can see the eyeshadow, the shimmer. Yes, we gave her drama. This is with the bright light shining all up in her grill. Okay. Now you can see her lips. Now I'm going to hold her up and away from this light. This is my ring light. See how bright that thing is? Yeah. Okay. And so here she is like that without the ring light. Ow, in her face. Okay. So as this dries, it's going to get a little darker. And then I can put her there with her sister to take some pictures. What, Curtis Bell? Okay, yeah. The lips look good. I'm happy with that. Okay, so now I'm going to lie her down. Oopsie. There we go. My glasses. Love the new glasses. Oh my gosh. So yeah, like that. This is going to get dark as it dries. Okay. Watch. And there she is. So if I come here and I sit down on my bed like this, watch. Hello, Miss Marguerite. Yes, yes. Yeah, watch out for the controls. Here. This one, she has longer ponytails than usual. Oh. So, yeah, I gave her curls. All right, and we have the newest collector. So, yeah. Oh, look, see, she's lying on my stuff. There it is. Oh, my God. Okay, so I'm going to lay back. Hello, darling Dixie. Hello. That's it. She's happy. This is what she wanted. That's why she keeps jumping in my lap and everything. She wants me to come lie down and she wants to watch Netflix. Yes, Mrs. Patunky Tunky. And I did rearrange my Nami's up there today. Also, with that being said, here on this side of my room, I did rearrange. So I had to throw away my original curtain. And I have this part of the window open like that. That was already like that when I moved in my apartment. So I didn't break it. They didn't change them and gave me ratchet blinds. So I cleaned it. So with that being said, um, I have it like this. So my heat unit blows air and warm air can go through here. So I moved my dolls in front. And so now the girls are over here like that. So they're not pressed against the window because you can see I have a lot of space between here and there. So without like that, like I can just pull this over, close it. There's space between my curtain. There's that space between the window and the curtain. And so these girls are over to the side. They're no longer up against the window to prevent moisture from building up and things like that. Angel Face Barbie needs new hair. What else did I do differently? I got a lot of my beads from these Cabby Dolls and Toys, and I put my this little kid. I saw these at Walmart. When Mom went to Walmart. I didn't get another one. I'm fine with the two that I got. I think it's important so that the kids that really struggle with this are able to get a doll that makes them, helps them, encourage them, what have you. All right, so she's here. My beads, my extra beads from these Cabby Dolls and Toys. As you can see, my little Nami here. She's got her custom beads from D. These are stunning, stunning, stunning. I love these. Look at the little kitty. Oh, and this one, look. It's got all these cute little metal things. Hello Kitties. Yeah, and this one, it has, I forgot that one's name. I can't think of it right now. So yeah, all of that I got from her. Beautiful work. All right, so we ended up moving some of our girls over here as well. We have this reproduction, that's original. I'm passing time so the paint can dry. Reproduction, this is original Crystal Barbie. She's the one I rebooted. Island Fun Barbie, peaches and cream, crystal, peaches, pink and pretty, da 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 da, reproduction. Okay, so I ended up putting Marie Ellen up here in the front with these girls after I did the photo shoot. So cute. So yeah, and then so rearranging my girls. Oh, this is what I really got a hold of. So I found Hammer Nails and I put her up there. And I put Totally Hair Barbie, whose hand signed. There's a signature right there. Okay. And then I have my big Nami here. Rainbow Bright, Ken from the movie. I want to put Barbie from the movie over here, but for now this is working, and I put her there, so I'm happy with it. Oh, here. Oh, yes, I have Integrity Toys, but I'm gonna put her on eBay because I'm not really. They're pretty, but I don't really play with them. Okay, so there. The lights make it look magical. Ta-da! So this is the look I'm gonna end up doing in my studio. And the money I ended up having to spend that I had saved up to buy new bookcases to redo my living room as a studio. I had to spend it all on buying supplies and things like that for heating. So I do have a conjunction to do heat in my bedroom and then in the other space out there. And so anyway, that was like $150. So I had to focus on other things. So there you get to see my doll wall. My girl that I made by scratch, homemade. She fits in this little corner. She's so pretty. We got our cute little cabbies with our generation mostly, except for this is American Girl, and this one is too. But the other ones are our generation. I love some of everything. These are necklaces that my brother made me. Yes, BF. Um, and so yeah, those, of course. I want to end up redoing something with this. Not now, come later. So yeah, Barbie lives in my house rent free. Oh, and I did put these up here. She fell to the side, but it's okay. Joanne, and these girls like to sit around and look. And I did take my headboard. I put a strawberry shortcake up because this is soft. It's warm. So with cold coming, it'll work. All right, so there, give you a sneak peek. This is my room. The dresser was my mom's mom. It was my grandmother's on my mom's side. My grandmother gave it to me years before she left us, years before. And I did it wide, and I got that there more. I got it last year, and I put it on top, and I put original antique dolls in there, and I have my perfumes and stuff. I'll show you a little bit. Okay, so yeah, that's Jane Marshall. I'm going to put clothes, but I want to give her thicker hair. Oops. Now, I made these wigs. I think I did it live here on YouTube. I made the wig for this doll, so that's why the hair is so long. Also, this is synthetic hair that I also use in my wigs, but I did a full restoration. I sewed and made this dress. That piece of amber is from all the way from Iceland. Richard, if you're watching, thank you. Richard gave me this. It was his mother's, and him and his mother. I had video chat with them before her leaving, passing, and I got to thank them for the gifts that they sent. And I don't know, they sent things they really wanted me to have, so I added it with my antique doll. And this was the one I called Haunted Martha. I called her that, but she's not haunted. These are sweethearts. Jane Marshall by the incredible Mel Odom. And I did all this paintwork. This is my Aurora Sleeping Beauty. She's rerouted with saran hair. And so up here we have Crystal Barbie Ornament, my favorite perfume. Yes, this is my absolute favorite perfume. Uh, it's quite affordable. Gina Rivera, my watch, Game of Thrones card. There is my, yeah, see, this one's open, but that one's not. I love to mix this with my Dolly Parton perfume, which is about empty, but it's fine. I got a brand new one already there. I like the way this smells. I also like the body sprays of this. I think this one's about empty. So I got little mermaids, and then my little unicorns, and then we have the first ever Bob Mackie Barbie in gold. I have two. I don't know what the other one is at this time. And her. And I forgot her name. Custom Cabby. Of course, Barbie. Going all in here then. Since we're going in, I'll just give you a good up close look at my dolls. Here we have Alana. I was at her christening. They're Silkstone, original Silkstone, beautiful black hair. Oh, that one I repainted. She was the fairy. My Dia de los Muertos Barbies, I do have the one in the pink dress. And we have Madam C.J. Walker in the box up here. I really, really love her. Y'all know my little peepsies, my little peepsies. And of course, Ariel, Ariel, Ariel. So, yeah, that, okay, so, oh yeah, I have Cinderella. I want to give her a reroute, but I'm waiting. I want to do the hair in violet, what is that hair? Nylon. I want to do nylon. And over here we have her and Shira. Yes, I have two Shiras. Well, three in total. Okay, we'll put her back up here. All right, so there. This is how I have everything. As you can see, now my cat is calm, cool, collective because I'm in my room. When I'm painting too long, my cat comes, she's meowing, she's giving us drama because this is where she wants me to be. She doesn't want me to leave the room. She wants me to stay here with her. So I hope that answers that. So we're going to go check on my doll. By the way, I love, there's Mariah. I have 3 Mariahs. I love this Our Generation doll. Oh my God, the sculpting, everything is just phenomenal. I love the hair. She's the Easter girl. And I love her. She has I think the Asian face mode they do. Because the one with the black hair is right here. And she has that face. Okay. So, yeah. All right. Tropical Miko, Tropical Barbie. Say hello. Cabbies, Spot, of course. I don't want boring. I don't like the way they do them in Babyland. I don't like originals. The originals are boring. I like something gorgeous and flamboyant. Period. All right, so yeah, the holiday girls. I never got to get the dark skin holiday girl. She never showed up in my Target, ever. Not once did I see her. And I couldn't order online. President Barbie, look at this. Them girls are having a ball. And then over here, President Barbie. I want another of this President Barbie because I want to put her in this outfit, and that'll be my Whitney Houston. See, they look so happy together. All right, y'all. Okay, moving along. Let's go, chickadees. Yes, I got everything. So I've been cooking. I got my tea. I'm going to make a fresh batch of tea tomorrow to have. By the way, I did use these to make homemade ice stuff. Just giving you a little tidbit to go. I stocked up on my water. And I'm making homemade ice packs. So these are homemade ice packs all up through here. Just giving you heads up. Keep it cute, keep it real. I washed everything. Everything has been washed. It's hanging up to dry, coats, everything. By the way, I did pick up the shower curtain and I'm going to be hanging it over my door. And I did pick up this big mat today. It was only $8 and something at Home Depot. So this blanket here, first I'm going to have the plastic hanging up on all of those nails, the nails up here. So this plastic will go up there. Then I'm going to take this blanket, hang it up over the top of the plastic, and then the mat is going to be folded, where it'll be like from here and then coming down with a swoop to prevent any cold air from coming in with this storm coming. I had to wash my bears. Yep, looking cute. There we go. Look, do y'all remember this girl? Who's that girl? Oh, you know what? I think that was summer. Yeah, I did get 2 summers. Well, I want another Anna to make a mini me. Well, I'm not that white, but close enough. And so, yeah, my girls. Excuse me. That's because I'm getting tired. Oh my God, she came back in here. Mommy's in the piggy piggies. Okay, let's finish this up. Okay. By the way, my unicorn's there. All right, and I have conditioner in my hair because I'm doing a deep conditioning mask. Because, honey, if I have to go a week without washing my hair, I'm just gonna go bat crazy. Oh wow. Okay, let's put my glasses on. Oh my God. Look at her. Oh, she looks like a porcelain doll. Much better. I'm happy. Oh my God, she's stinking butt gorgeous. Oh my gosh, she looks porcelain. She absolutely stunning. So the eyebrows looking more like twins. Very happy with that. Oh my God, I did not expect her to come out this gorgeous. So the repaint looks even better. I'm very, very happy. I'm checking out the eyebrows, the eyelashes. I mean, yes, these are winners. These eyelashes are winners. The lips look good. And I didn't do too much shimmer on her lip either. Just enough. Hold on, I'm pouring a little bit more high gloss sealer. There we go. Okay, shaking water out. Okay. All right, and I'm going to apply this. All right. So I definitely want this to be very high gloss. Oh my God, I love it. Whew. She is done. She looks fabulous. Very, very happy with this. Absolutely. Throwing a little more sealer. I mean, because I am going to take her outside in the snow, okay? We're finally getting some snow. We're getting too much snow. So, you know, with snow, hello. So I'm going to be dressed for cold. I'm going to take my girls out, and they're going to get their pictures done and everything, so I can do some little videos, do some photos. I'm looking forward to that, to really having fun with them. But oh my gosh, y'all, look at that. I left no crumbs. I hope you don't mind. Now I'm happy with her. I'm very, very pleased. All right. So I will leave her like this overnight completely so everything can dry. Oops. Darn, I'm trying to get rid of the gloss off my brush. There it is. Okay, so I'm cleaning my brush with paint cleaner. This was one heck of a makeover. Yeah, so I've spent 6 hours total repainting on this doll. 6 hours of my life. To make her into something that I love. All right, well, lift up, move that over, move that. All right, I'm going to move my paints off here. I would like to paint Gabrielle. I would like to repaint her, but not now. I'm not in the mood. I'm actually tired. And let's see what happens. There's a snowflake for her hair because I had to undress her to prep her for fixing everything. Just redoing the lips, redoing half this eyelash. And so here she is. All right, everybody. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Thank you for being a part of this and while I'm living. All right. So I'm very, very pleased with this. Very pleased. I'm very happy. All right, now I can take this down because she's done. Yeah. So you see, we got the eyelashes fixed. She has a few little whimsies. I call them whimsies. It's a few little whimsicals. And over here to match. So dramatic lashes, absolutely. And gorgeous lips to bring drama. So here she is without the fluorescent lighting. She just needs her clothes. So that's it. All right. So we're going to lie her down. Okay, girl, handle your hair. My sinuses. And here is Anna. Anna, her paintwork is absolutely completely dry. So she's good. And she's adorable. So, yeah. All right, so she's sitting here because she wants to do I'm doing a little photo shoot of the girls. So I can change my top banner on my YouTube channel. That's one thing that's important with YouTube. Updating the look, updating your banner. Oh, by the way, I don't have a reindeer, but with Delta being magical, I have this lovely little thing. I believe this was a gift to me from Jenny. I believe Jenny got me this as a Christmas gift. when it first come out, and I love it. I absolutely love and adore this thing. My beautiful little unicorn, for real, friends. So she still works. I just don't have new batteries in her yet. All right, yeah, those are my weights, 10 pounds. Oh, reproduction Barbie. Okay, cool. All right, everyone. Thank you. I wish you all a good night. Here, I'll say hello. Hi. Yeah, yeah. Deep conditioning hair. Isn't this such a glamorous moment? Just glamorous, darling. So, yeah, these are my new glasses. And I am getting everything done and prepared. So, good to go. So, stay safe. I will see you all soon. Bye. It's time to rinse this out.